Hi everyone, this is Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I've just realised my phone's not straight. Anyway, back to do the second part of the project that I'm making for Papercraft Secrets Facebook group using the gorgeous Sunflower digital. So I'm going to make some cards today. So I've got this from my stash because I thought it went really well with this image here that I've chosen from the squares that are in the printable. So I'm just going to do a bit of a line of sight here and here, and I'm going to cut it. Line it up. I'm going to cut it right through the middle, so I'm going to make two cards. I'll probably use the second bit for the next card. So I'm just going to cut that there. And I've got a bit of white scrap that I'm going to use next as well. I'm going to go here. It's not very straight, is it really, my scrap? Just make a bit of a wider border. Here. So I'm not measuring, I'm just having a guess where I think it might be even all the way around. I mean, if you feel happy measuring, please do so. It's entirely up to you. So I just want to put that in there. So I might just need a little bit of a thin border around that again. Let's have a look. Yes, I'm going to do that. So just we're going to get that side. All right, that side. Just going to do a bit of double-sided tape, which I haven't got out. Well, yes, I have some here. I memean, if you prefer not to do layers, it's up to you. I'm just making layers because I just think it's what I like to do sometimes with the square images like that. Excuse me a minute, just need a bit of a drink. Like I said yesterday, I got back from my cruise yesterday, and your stateroom is permanently air conditioned, and the air conditioning sort of creates a bit of a cold sometimes, a bit of blowing your nose, a bit of cough. Well, it does for me, I don't know if it does for you, but because it's on all night long when you're sleeping, so okay, so that's there like that, and I'm just going to do where I think it's going to be about even. Perfect. So this is Papercraft card. Don't know what colour it is. Just bought a whole heap of browns and blacks and khakis a while ago now, I think. That's one thing I was very disappointed. When I was in Melbourne, I went to Southern Cross Station, which is right next to a outlet centre, I think it's Spencer Street Outlet Centre, and they have a Papercraft shop in there. And when there was no Papercraft shops in Adelaide, I used to go there a lot when I go to Melbourne, and buy things, but they've branched out away from the papercraft now and doing other things, more gifts than anything else. So I went there to see if I could pick up some paper, because sometimes they sell discontinued paper. They didn't have hardly anything. I was very disappointed. Very disappointing. But I did make up for it with the fact that I did actually spend some time in a second-hand bookshop in the basement, and there was oodles of books there. Mainly for my other hobby that I have, which is making journals, which is sort of like this what I'm doing here, half card holder, half journal. So anyway, I went to this bookshop and they had oodles of books, so many different books in different categories, and could spend all day there, but I was after some specific books and didn't really buy. I bought two in the end, bought 2 books because there wasn't really anything else that I thought that I could use. That I would use, I should say. One of the books, big old one, she charged me for the children's book that I bought, and she looked for the price of the big old one, which is really quite fat, and don't think she found a price, and she didn't. I don't think she charged, and so she didn't charge it for me. So I went back and had a look when I got home. I thought, no, she hasn't charged me for that one. So I thought it was pretty good because of the price on it. So doesn't that look really effective with all the borders? That's going to go in here with the envelope. So put the envelope in there. That's going to go like that. Perfect. So now for the other card. This time I've used this beautiful image of the girl and one of these floral scalloped circles. So we're going to stick her on the scalloped circle, which I broke when I was cutting it. But that's right, because it can be still used. By the time you stick it down, you would have no idea that I've got. So this is like a frame around her. Isn't she gorgeous? She's gorgeous. But I want to have. Might have to stick that down a bit lower. I want to use like a scallop as a bit of a highlight around that top of the frame, just peeking at the back there. So that's what I'm going to do. If I lift it up, how hard would that be to do? Or would it look a bit funny? Let's look. Did I leave some? I did. Foam those out. Got these from Kmart. These ones. Because they're nice and flat. Flattish, not flat, but not too high. Is that the word I'm looking for? I think that must be the word I'm looking for. Cut in half. Go around here. Just put that back in there to be used another day. I might have to leave that not put on that for the moment until I do the rest of it. So I'm going to put this on here, the bit that I had cut previously. I had cut it right down through the whole 12 by 12. I got that going right way now. Yep. Just put it there. Not a very tidy crafter, am I really? But this is so big that I could have put a sentiment on it. I will do that later because there's this. I forgot there was these sentiments. I could have put that on the other card. Put some double-sided tape on that side. Sometimes it's like, sometimes a square card is just the right thing to make. Don't always make them enough, really. I think it's because it's a bit of extra postage cost them. To send them, I should say. Even though these are square cards, I've worked out that sometimes if you turn it around the right way, the wrong way won't line up properly. So let's have a look, see if that works just like that. It's a bit there, isn't she? Isn't it really? Do I need to have a white on here as well? Another. Have a really wide border on this one. Let's have a look. Or should I cut another? I don't have any ovals because I think an oval shape would work really well. No, I don't think that goes. What about some of this collage paper? Could make it too busy. I think it makes it a bit too busy. I'm still inclined to want to use the white because it's just too much otherwise. Okay, let's do that. Make it a bit of a wider border. I know I discarded in the first place, but I think I need to do that. Just cutting my paper here if you can't see. Sorry, I'm probably off camera. Okay, that's better. It does actually go. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that sort of makes it pop a bit more. So we'll put that down. Put the scraps in the bin. And this has probably taken me a long time, so I don't like to do really long videos. Might have to be quickly show you how I'm going to make my pockets and then come back another day, come back a third time. Right, when it lift up, pulling up the double-sided tape as well here by mistake. got it. Okay. Right. Let's have put her down. Use big glue for this one. And the foam mounts, take the back off those, which I probably could have done off camera. Never think of these things at the time. You like that? You sort of do something, you think, oh, why didn't I think of that beforehand, before you do it? So on board ship, one of the things that we had fun doing was joining in the various trivias, and my husband and I just played on our own, and not all that successfully, but it was good, it was fun, and the people who ran it were made it fun. So it was good. Our average score was about 10 out of 20. Hopeless. I'll put this banner on there here. I have just used, like I normally do, I just used normal photocopy paper. I put my, when it goes to print, you can change the standard to high, so I always change it to high, and brings out prints off a really great image, nice and bright. Do I want to put that on there? Oh, I'm scrapping a white. It's a bit flimsy. So for some things, you know, like you can use cardstock, sorry, I should say. 3D printer, and if that's what you prefer to do, but I'm happy with just the copy paper, and if I want to make it more stable, I'll stick it on the card after. That looks fun. That's fun. That picture inside the frame like that, it's very pretty with a butterfly. I love the butterflies on it. But in saying that, we didn't do very good in the trivia. I actually did one of the games. It was a strikeout. We had to guess what year the music came out, and whether it was higher than one date or lower than another date. So I actually won. They did 3 lots of that, and I actually won of that. 3 lots in one session, and I actually won. Much my surprise. Mind you, I think that the entertainment team took pity, because on the last question I had no idea of the song, never heard of it, and they sort of helped me determine which whether it was higher or lower. So probably could call that cheating really. So that goes in there like that. So you've got your 2 cards made. They fit in there beautifully, and then your little journal fits in there like that, and that's quite fat enough. And you can take the cards out to use, obviously. So I'm almost inclined to take what out? No, I'm not going to take anything out. Okay, just leave the envelopes in there, because otherwise what are you going to do with them? That's better. Alright, so to make a pocket very quickly. So there's my first page where I've doubled over. I'm going to, I did cut that, I thought I did. I'm going to put some glue there, glue on the side there, and on the side there. And because I did put a hole, because I did cut it when I was trimming it, put a bit of glue there. And then you've got a pocket to put those in. Easy. So I will put some of these, like that. You've got images there. You can make a round one to put on something round and put that in there to make a round one, sort of a square one. Or you can just create another square and just use that in the middle and put it there still. So I will so what I'm trying to say is that just put that in the back on a piece of card, and then you cut around it, and then you've got your, what they call a journaling card, so people can write on the back or put a picture on the back, or a memory or something, a keepsake, maybe a packet of seeds without the seeds in them, obviously. It could be anything really. It could be like a planner, like today I doing, you know, what do you need to do in the day kind of thing, or how many steps you did today, or how many star jumps you did, whatever you can be for that kind of thing. So I'm going to do some making, and I'll show you how to make some in the next video as well. So this will have to be a 3-part video, I think. And I have got some tape, washi tape, that I'm going to put down the middle here, just to sort of cover up that. But on the other hand, by the time I put the journal in there, you won't see it anyway. Alright. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.